Have you ever lain awake at night staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep just won't come? If you're nodding along, you're not alone. As we age, getting a good night's sleep can feel like chasing a dream from our youth. I'm your name, and welcome to Advice for Elders, where we dive into practical, science-backed ways to live your best life in your golden years. Today, we're tackling a topic that hits home for so many of you: sleep struggles. Specifically, we're exploring how a simple tea transformed my sleep and could do the same for you. I used to toss and turn, waking up exhausted, until I discovered this game-changing tea. Now I sleep like I did at 20, and I'm excited to share how you can too. Sleep is the foundation of health, especially as we age. Poor sleep doesn't just leave you groggy. It can affect your mood, memory, heart health, and even how your body heals. Studies show that over 50% of adults over 65 report sleep issues, from trouble falling asleep to waking up too early. But here's the good news: you don't have to accept restless nights as just part of aging. In this video, we'll uncover 5 science-based reasons why this tea works wonders for sleep. Diving deep into the physiology, psychology, and lifestyle factors behind it. We'll explore how your body changes with age, why your mind might be racing at night, and how small tweaks like sipping the right tea can make a big difference. By the end, you'll have practical tips to reclaim restful nights and wake up feeling refreshed. Here's what we'll cover. First, we'll look at how aging affects your sleep cycles and how this tea's ingredients help. Second, we'll dive into stress and anxiety, common sleep thieves, and how the tea calms your mind. Third, we'll explore digestion's role in sleep and why this tea soothes your system. Fourth, we'll talk about inflammation, a sneaky disruptor, and how the tea fights it. Finally, we'll discuss lifestyle habits that pair with this tea to supercharge your sleep. Each point comes with science, stories, and actionable steps to try tonight. So grab a cozy seat, maybe a cup of tea, and let's get started on your journey to better sleep. Ready to feel 20 again? Let's dive in. Number 1. Aging and disrupted sleep cycles. As we age, our bodies change in ways that can make sleep feel elusive. Have you ever noticed you wake up at 3 a.m. for no reason? That's your sleep cycle shifting. Physiologically, aging affects your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that tells you when to sleep and wake. As you get older, your body produces less melatonin, the hormone that signals it's time to rest. By age 65, melatonin levels can drop by up to 80%, leading to lighter, fragmented sleep. Your brain also spends less time in deep sleep stages, which are crucial for physical restoration. Add to that a thinner sleep architecture, meaning you cycle through sleep stages less smoothly, and it's no wonder you might feel unrested. Now, let's talk about the tea. Chamomile, the star of this sleep-inducing blend, contains apigenin, a compound that binds to receptors in your brain, mimicking melatonin's calming effects. Studies from the Journal of Clinical Psychopharmacology show chamomile can improve sleep quality in older adults by promoting deeper, more consistent sleep cycles. Pair it with valerian root, another ingredient in our tea, which boosts GABA, a neurotransmitter that quiets brain activity. Together, they help your body ease into restful sleep, even as your natural melatonin wanes. Let's meet Margaret, a 68-year-old retired teacher. Margaret used to love her bedtime routine, reading a book, lights out but in her 60s, she started waking up every few hours, feeling groggy by morning. She tried everything, meditation, white noise, but nothing worked. Then she started drinking chamomile valerian tea an hour before bed. Within a week, she noticed she was sleeping through the night, waking up refreshed. "It's like my body remembered how to rest," she told me. Her story shows how targeting sleep cycles with the right tools can turn things around. Actionable tips: start with a chamomile valerian tea blend. Look for organic brands with no added sugars. Brew it for 5-7 minutes for maximum potency, and sip it 30-60 minutes before bed. Pair this with a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time daily to reset your circadian rhythm. Dim lights in the evening to signal your brain it's time to wind down. Avoid screens 2 hours before bed, as blue light suppresses melatonin further. Try a warm bath to relax your body and enhance the tea's effects. What's one thing you're doing that might be disrupting your sleep cycle? Share in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Number 2. Stress and anxiety stealing your sleep. Does your mind race the moment your head hits the pillow? Stress and anxiety are major culprits behind sleepless nights, especially as we age. Psychologically, older adults often face unique stressors, health concerns, family changes, or financial worries. These trigger your brain's fight-or-flight response, releasing cortisol, a stress hormone that keeps you alert when you want to relax. Chronic stress also lowers serotonin, a mood-stabilizing chemical that helps you feel calm enough to sleep. The result, you're wired, even when you're exhausted. This tea works like a gentle hug for your nervous system. Chamomile's apigenin not only promotes sleep but also reduces anxiety by calming overactive brain signals. A 2016 study in phytomedicine found that chamomile extract lowered anxiety scores in older adults by 30%. Valerian root complements this by increasing GABA, which dampens stress responses. Another ingredient, lemon balm, soothes nerves and reduces cortisol spikes per research in nutrients. Together, they create a calming ritual that signals your brain it's safe to rest. Here's a practical tip in action. John, a 72-year-old widower, found himself lying awake, worrying about his kids and medical bills. His anxiety made sleep impossible, leaving him drained. A friend suggested chamomile lemon balm tea. Skeptical but desperate, John tried it, pairing it with journaling his worries before bed. After 2 weeks, he felt calmer, falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer. "It's like the tea quieted my mind," he said. His story reminds us that small rituals can tame big worry. Actionable tips: brew a cup of chamomile lemon balm valerian tea each evening. Create a pre-bed ritual. Sip the tea while journaling 3 things you're grateful for to shift your focus from stress. Practice deep breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6 to lower cortisol. Limit caffeine after noon, as it can linger and fuel anxiety. If worries persist, talk to a trusted friend or therapist to process them before bed. These steps paired with the tea can calm your mind for sleep. What's keeping your mind racing at night? Drop it in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Number 3. Digestion and its impact on sleep. Ever feel like a heavy meal keeps you up at night? Your digestive system plays a bigger role in sleep than you might think. As we age, digestion slows, stomach acid production drops by up to 40%, and gut motility decreases. This can lead to indigestion, acid reflux, or bloating, all of which disrupt sleep. Lying down after a big meal can worsen reflux, sending acid into your esophagus and waking you up. Poor gut health also affects your gut-brain axis, the communication line between your digestive system and brain, which regulates sleep hormones. Chamomile tea shines here too. It has anti-inflammatory properties that soothe the stomach lining, reducing irritation from acid reflux. A 2018 study in Molecular Medicine Reports showed chamomile reduces gut inflammation and promotes smoother digestion. Peppermint, often blended with chamomile in sleep teas, relaxes digestive muscles, easing bloat. These ingredients help your gut settle, so you're not tossing and turning from discomfort. Actionable tips: sip chamomile peppermint tea 1-2 hours after dinner to aid digestion before bed. Eat smaller, lighter meals in the evening. Think lean protein, veggies and whole grain. Avoid spicy or fatty foods that trigger reflux. Elevate your head with an extra pillow to prevent acid from creeping up. Try a 10-minute post-dinner walk to stimulate digestion. These habits, combined with the tea, create a digestion-friendly routine that supports. How's your digestion affecting your sleep? Let me know in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Number 4. Inflammation disrupting your rest. Inflammation might be the silent sleep saboteur you didn't know about. As we age, chronic low-grade inflammation, sometimes called inflammaging, builds up. This is driven by factors like stress, poor diet, or even joint pain from arthritis. Inflammation increases cytokines, proteins that signal your immune system but also disrupt sleep-regulating hormones like melatonin. A 2020 study in Sleep Medicine Reviews linked higher cytokine levels to poorer sleep quality in older adults, causing frequent wake-ups and less restorative. The tea's ingredients are powerful anti-inflammatory allies. Chamomile's antioxidants, like flavonoids, reduce cytokine activity, calming systemic inflammation. A 2019 study in Frontiers in Immunology found chamomile lowered inflammatory markers by 20%. Adding ginger to the blend enhances this effect, as ginger's gingerol compounds further suppress inflammation. By reducing this internal noise, the tea helps your body relax into deeper sleep. Actionable tips: drink chamomile ginger tea nightly to combat inflammation. Boost your diet with anti-inflammatory foods like berries, nuts, and fatty fish. Stay hydrated. Dehydration worsens inflammation. Gentle stretching or yoga before bed can reduce joint stiffness and inflammation. Avoid processed foods high in sugar or trans fats, which fuel cytokines. These steps, paired with the tea, can quiet inflammation for better sleep. What's one anti-inflammatory habit you'll try? Share in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Number 5. Lifestyle habits to amplify the tea's effects. Even the best tea needs a solid foundation to work its magic. Lifestyle habits shape how well you sleep, and as we age, small missteps like irregular routines or too much screen time can throw things off. Your environment and habits signal your brain whether it's time to rest or stay alert. For example, inconsistent bedtimes confuse your circadian rhythm, while caffeine or alcohol late in the day can keep you wired. Physical inactivity also reduces sleep quality, as exercise helps regulate melatonin and stress hormones. The tea acts as a catalyst, but pairing it with smart habits maximizes its benefits. Chamomile and valerian set the stage for relaxation, but your daily choices seal the deal. A 2021 study in The Gerontologist found that older adults with consistent sleep routines and active lifestyles slept 1-2 hours longer than those with erratic habits. The tea's calming effects work best when your body and mind are primed for rest. Actionable tips: make the tea a nightly ritual, sipped in a calm, dimly lit space to signal bedtime. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Get 20-30 minutes of light exercise daily, like walking or gardening, to boost melatonin naturally. Limit alcohol and caffeine 6 hours before bed. Create a sleep-friendly bedroom. Cool 67 to 5. Dark and quiet. These habits amplify the tea's effects, helping you drift off easily. What's one lifestyle change you'll make for better sleep? Tell me in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Conclusion: wow, we've covered a lot today, haven't we? Let's wrap up by reflecting on the 5 reasons this chamomile-based tea can transform your sleep and help you feel. First, we explored how aging disrupts your sleep cycles, and how chamomile and valerian restore deeper rest. Second, we tackled stress and anxiety, with the tea's calming compounds soothing your mind. Third, we saw how digestion impacts sleep, and how chamomile and peppermint settle your gut. Fourth, we uncovered inflammation's role as a sleep disruptor, countered by the tea's anti-inflammatory power. Finally, we discussed lifestyle habits that amplify the tea's effects, creating a holistic sleep strategy. Each point shows that better sleep isn't just about one magic fix. It's about understanding your body and making small intentional changes. Margaret and John's stories remind us that these changes are possible, no matter your age. Whether it's sipping tea, tweaking your diet, or setting a bedtime routine, you have the power to reclaim restful nights. The science backs it, and these practical tips make it doable. So what stood out to you today? Maybe it's the idea of calming inflammation or creating a cozy tea ritual. I'd love to hear one thing you learned or plan to try. Drop it in the comments below. Your insights inspire others in our Advice for Elders community. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell to join us for more tips to thrive in your golden years. Next week, we're diving into easy exercises to boost energy after 60. Trust me, you won't want to miss. Thank you for spending this me with me. Here's to sleeping like you're 20 again. See you.